Okay, this reading is for Taurus, and sorry that I'm not putting the readings out in order. I do it intuitively, who I feel I'm being told to do. Okay, so, and everything that I pick on the table with me is part of the reading. For Taurus, this reading is from the 1st to the 15th of this month of April. I'm going to do the rest of the readings from the 1st to the 15th. I know I did a quiz for the whole month, and that's just intuitively. The color I got for you, Taurus, is this color that you see here, like a pale turquoise, a teal. You'd have to look up the meaning of that. I feel like it's two chakras combining together, like the heart chakra and below it the yellow chakra. Or you can look up what the meaning of that is. For the feeling I get about that is sort of a wishy-washy, a little bit of an uncomfortable feeling. It's a pretty color, but I'm not. And by this reading that I get, I use Doreen Virtue cards. Again, they seem to resonate with me today. I'm going to directly read the messages on them and the numerology and just the feeling I get for you, Taurus, from the 1st to the 15th. And then we're going to end off with the tree magic, okay? So the first card, I feel right from the gate for Taurus, starting off for the 1st of April, and right now, that you're unsure. Complex decisions, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So, yeah, stop procrastinating. Your energy feels very unsure. What should I focus on? Many things on your mind. What directions am I supposed to go in? And that's how you're starting off this month. So, let's see if we get what an antidote is for that for you, Taurus. And then next to it, we have the 5 of Swords. So when I see this card, an unwise choice, learn what you can from the situation, review everyone's motives. 5 of Air is definitely a difficulty. So we're starting off your reading with some difficult energy going on, some problems that you don't know how to solve. So the best thing to do, either the antidote is going to be in here, or the best thing to do is meditate on it. And I think that's probably why I'm getting this kind of turquoisey and not feeling well kind of feeling when I look at the turquoise, or when I saw the turquoise for you, because you're very unsure right now. I think you are fighting with someone, fighting with yourself, stewing things over in your mind, a whole pile, and it's just not working for you. And then next to that, we see a desire to move on, a search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. The 8 of Cups. So we see a progression here. And these first 3 cards tell me they line up the energy for the rest of the next 15 days to the 15th of April. So I see here that you're wanting to move on, but there's some difficulties. You're having some difficulties making a decision. You're fighting with people. You're not sure what to do, but you definitely know that you want to move on, okay? But there's some issues. So I'm sorry to break that to you, Taurus, and hopefully the rest of the reading is going to provide you some clarity on how to get out of this situation. I feel like the best thing to do is step back from all the fighting. Don't get into any drama with anybody. Just step back from it all. Go do something fun. Stop stewing. You need to take a break from stewing over all this, because answers come in time, and they come when we least expect it, and they come when we still our mind. So that's a bit of a problem for you right now, okay? So just that's the energy lineup right now, okay? And it shows me for the rest of the month, there's somebody around you, Taurus, that wants to fight with you. They want to cause problems. They want to steal your energy and get you wrapped up in stuff, okay? So try not to get involved with that, okay? And try not to be stewing over things for the next 15 days. Events moving at a fast pace, delays over, and many things happening at once, but that's the energy that's passing from your life. So if all kinds of stuff just got dumped on you all of a sudden, and it was just all too much, and wow, why is my whole life falling apart all at once? Okay, so, but this is, the good news is this, all this extreme energy is passing from your life, and it's caused you not to be able to, what do I do? What do I decide? But I see that you have an 8, an 8, an 8, and an 8. So you have lots of 8s. So 8s to me, other people say no, but for me, from all my years of doing numerology, which I've been doing numerology for several decades now, 8 to me is to do with money and abundance. So a lot of this situation has to do with fighting over finances. I feel like there's Tauruses watching that are going through divorce, or they're going through some big stuff in emotional level, like their life is falling apart somewhat and they don't know what to do. Okay, so here's some good news for you, that make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Okay, so I feel that's very important for you, because you're definitely having some challenges. So it's directly telling you to take the high road, okay? You got to get out of this, because there is somebody who just is poking at you, and they're going to continue to poke at you the whole next 15 days. They want to get you riled up. They want to get you fighting and stuck, and they're angry. Someone is angry at you. But the good news is that you do get some rest from all this, okay? So I see for the next 7 days that you do find a way. I'm going to maybe say next 6 days, that you do find a way to deal with your challenges, okay? Maybe you focus on your work. You go back to work, like it's the weekend now, you go back to work and you just bury yourself in work. Stay away from the fighting, whoever these people are, or this person is that wants to engage in fighting activity. You just go to work and keep your mind focused on your game in life, and don't let other people throw you off with their negativity, okay? And here's another card. So to me, this is like the first of the month, like the 1st to the 6th. And then we move on to another energy. Skilled work and rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Well, this is interesting to me, because basically what you're being told to do is bury yourself in your work and detach yourself from whatever this issue is up here. Okay, so you got a twofold issue going on. You got some part of your life, and I feel like, again, it's emotional, it's relationship related, that, you know, you got somebody in your life that's just making your life hell, okay, that you want to move on from. It happened in the past, things happen suddenly. Maybe a relationship, somebody cheated, somebody, you know, accused you of being not a great partner. And I feel like I'm directly talking to a man here. I think there's a man that's going to watch this video that's really resonating with him. So work opportunities, take any work opportunities. And if there's somebody out there that is in a bad relationship, or something is falling apart, and a job opportunity comes that's out of town or something, you take it. That's what I'm hearing. Go for it. Just get away from there any way you can, okay? And get away from this, okay? Because there's somebody who just wants shit for you, but there's good things, and it's telling you to focus. Keep your mind focused on your work, whatever hustle you got going. That's the secret for you right now. And to kind of leave this be. Leave this fighting and this wanting to get away from this and everything. Leave it be. The indecision, not knowing what to do, things being so up in the ear. Just leave it be for now and focus on your hustle. Focus on your work. Focus on just whatever gets you away from that environment. Okay, and there's opportunities to do that. Okay, in the position of your hopes and fears and how you're feeling about things, you are not happy. This is a very painful card. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. I'm not really getting addiction here, or maybe you were like sexually addicted, but it's not even like, I just get a strong image of there's a woman that's just so down on herself. She hates herself. She hates the world. She hates you. So I feel like I'm getting a clear image of a woman who just really has low self-esteem, and she's taking it out on her partner. She's taking a lot of hate out on somebody who doesn't deserve it. So the Taurus that I'm reading for, that's you. And you're just kind of really down about it. You're really having a hard time right now. But this is only for the next 15 days, Taurus. And your secret, once again, stay focused on your work. And you will. That will be your salvation, is focusing on something. Your hobby, your work, what brings you the most joy. But I feel like it's your hustle. Like, you want to go do something, you go do it. And like I say, particularly if there's a job opportunity, or okay, my camera cut out there for a minute. So again, Taurus, I feel strongly that there's somebody around you that's really hormonal. They're going through a lot and they're taking it out on you. But also, when I see this card in your reading, I feel like if you're just going to go focus somewhere else. You're going to go focus on your work. And isn't that interesting? How that green comes through for you so strong. Focus on your work. Focus on your heart chakra. Focus on dealing with this person in a loving way. But your life in a loving way. What's the most loving thing I can do for myself? What's the most loving thing I can do for this person in regards to this situation? Just sit down for a half a second and say that to yourself. But even though here the cards show me that the best thing for you to do is get away. Go focus on your work. Focus on what brings you the most happiness. And it's something green. Maybe you need to eat green foods. Something, I'm getting different various shades of green, but for me it's mainly that light green, which shows me things out of whack a little bit. But the reading is showing me things out of whack a lot. The grief is coming from another person. That's the thing that I see for you, Taurus. But you are going to get through this. So here we go. A new partnership, you come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So you're moving away from a bad situation. You know you have to get out. You're moving away from a bad situation. And I do feel an opportunity is going to come to you over the next 15 days to get away from there. And if the opportunity comes to get away from who's ever causing you all this grief, and it's not going to work, it's definitely a relationship thing, but I feel like an opportunity is going to come into your work that's going to get you away from here, from this. But remember, you are being guided to deal with this in a very loving and compassionate way. Don't respond in anger to this person. Do what's best for you, but do what's best for them. But you need to ask in your head what it is. Now, so I see an opportunity coming your way. You're interacting with someone else. You're going out into the world. You've decided, I'm putting my energy into my work. And that's a very good step to take. And opportunities will come for you. Okay, so by the 15th, okay, you have made some very serious decisions. So you will have moved past from this, okay, what do I do? To definitely knowing you want to move forward, keeping your focus on your work, trying to deal with all this moon energy. So moon energy is very, like I say, very hormonal, very, it can be very irrational. So you have somebody irrational in your life causing you trouble, Taurus, okay? An irrational situation, and it's not your fault, okay? That's them. That's inside of them, okay? Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I see you do, you are able to find someone to talk to that is very helpful to you. People are supporting you, and you've found your support team, which you need to do, okay? To me, I feel like more you're going to a lawyer when I see this. And again, the green orb, I feel like, and the green orb is in here a lot, you know, and the green around her head. I feel like with this card, by the 15th, that if you need to go see a lawyer, if divorce is in the cards, or a breakup of a common law relationship that involving kids, involving money, you will have made the steps. So you're out of this indecision. You already have put your foot towards moving away from this situation. You know that you want to do that. You had some difficulties doing that because so much came at you at once. So many unexpected things happened at once. But here, I feel like you've definitely contacted a lawyer, and you've definitely decided to move on, that you need to get away and find yourself a more comfortable life. Okay, so using the tree cards for you, the most important message that the Taurus watching this need to hear, and particularly, I just get a feeling like I'm reading for just like one person, and I just feel like it's a man that's going to see this and say, bam, you know, this is me. This resonates with me. But it's for all Tauruses, and I believe that if you see the video, it has a message for you. And I got a very strong message to do the next reading for a Taurus. So I don't know if somebody was watching me and said, look, I hope she does a Taurus reading. The most important message that you need to hear right now, rewards, okay? The Damson tree, the promise of future success brings financial pleasure and happiness. So that's in your reading a lot. That your secret right now is to focus on finances and getting ahead in your career, okay? That's where you're to put your energies at, and not on this yucky person that's giving you some issues, okay? You're just going to move away from that and focus on what is happy for you. So I'm going to read this, okay? So the Damson yields its nature to satisfy many seeds, promising rewards for all your needs, not just one, okay? You will get the plum job or situation of your choosing. And I feel very much in the next 15 days that really some opportunity is going to come your way to help you move away from this situation very quickly. And I feel like even though this is an emotional issue, it's an issue with a relationship or a person causing you a fight, it's going to be your job that's the savior. You're going to find something else to put your energy into that you can just forget about this and move on from it as quickly as possible. So I feel like something's going to happen in your work that you're going to be able to go away somewhere. And it's going to bring you more money. Plus, it's going to give you a room and board and a place to stay and a way to get away from this person, because this person will not be able to get to you where you're at. And just a whole change of environment. Opportunity is coming for you. And it'll come to you in the next 15 days, okay? But you might not take off in the next 15 days, but the opportunity is there, and you should look for that, okay? That's the best option for you. You will enjoy doing what you want in a way that pleases your whole family tree, okay? So as far as family tree, I think you have some support in your family to get away from here, but your whole family won't be happy, because I feel like it's a family situation that you're moving away from, or a relationship. But as I'm saying that, I feel like everybody wants you to move on from that, you know. Everybody thought it was not a good idea for you. Fruitfulness, satisfaction, material prosperity, symbolized by the plum, are forecast. And yes, I'm definitely seeing that in this reading. Life will be as colorful as a straw hat dyed by the damson, which is like a purple blue. You will be given a special gift or receive an opportunity of a lifetime. I do see that here, an opportunity just to get the hell away from what you're involved in now. Like the roots that threw out the shoots to grow new trees, what is about to occur will be connected to many more good things that grow as a result. Yes. That's a big yes. So Taurus, I'm sorry for your difficulties, but know that nothing is your fault. What is happening is not your fault. There's an issue in the other person, and it really is the other person's issue. They're causing you a lot of grief, but you are well on your way to getting away from there. And maybe you've been stuck. You've definitely been stuck, but now the way is clear. Focus on your work. Focus on getting an opportunity to get the hell out of town. Deal with this in a loving, compassionate way. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for this person. Always. Not what that person thinks is best. What your heart tells you is the best, okay? And the best is to get away. But like I say, that's all going to happen. It's just going to happen over the next 15 days. And some very serious communication with a professional to do with getting away from this and dealing with this and moving on to something better. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe. You can go to my channel and leave a donation if you want. I'm really trying to get a new camera, because as you can see, there's a blurry spot on this camera and a tripod. So any kind of donation would be appreciated. If you would like a reading, all the information is below. And like I say, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and have yourself a great day. Bye now.